Yeah, I mean, this is the most obnoxious case that I've seen of gross negligence in a school system in 25 years. This young woman chose and wanted to participate in a boys' sport, and she was literally responded to by indifference. Indifference in the sense that when in December of 2024, there weren't people her size, her coaches threw her to the wolves with big boys that were multiple levels above her weight class. In wrestling, we have weight classes for a reason, right? Even boys and girls aside, we have weight classes for a reason so that people are not injured, so that people are not hurt. Her coaches, when she went with concern and said, "There's nobody here my size," they threw her to the wolves and said, go at it at your own risk. And that's the message I think that has been sent by the Okemos School District, and that is if you want to participate in a boys' sport, you do it at your own risk. And I just think that is inconsistent with what we're trying to accomplish as a community, as a society, in the sense where girls and boys and men and women should have the same opportunities, and not be not there be retribution because they've decided to exercise those rights. So at this point in time, we have sued the Okemos School District for vicarious liability associated with the unbelievable negligent actions of their coach, Clint Guess. I do anticipate adding additional defendants that will involve potentially the students that caused the injury, but certainly other administration officials who were present on this day or knew or should have known that their lack of supervision contributed to these injuries. The athletic director, the athletic trainers, and I'll even go further, Delaney, and tell you that I'm calling for the termination of the athletic director, the principal, the athletic trainers. This girl almost died. And it was by no circumstance of action on the part of the school district that caused her to survive. It was only another student that recognized the severe injuries that she had suffered, leading to her parents being contacted, ultimately being diagnosed by the University of Michigan as having fatal injuries. Other than that, we're not talking about a negligent harm action. We're talking about a wrongful death or potentially a murder. If you want to do it, you do it at your own risk. And that's what they've told us in no uncertain terms. So I was shocked when I heard about it. I'm shocked at how they've responded. And I continue to be shocked at the lack of participation in trying to resolve this matter. negligence and incompetence of tone-deaf administrators and tone-deaf athletic directors. Not going to happen. This kid's going to see it through. It's the future kids that I think about. You know, the kids that want to go to Okemos School District, is this going to deter them? And if it does, that's unfortunate. It's unfortunate for the school district. It's unfortunate for those kids and those families. This kid's not going to be shaken off her stool.
And then is she facing harassment from, I know, obviously there's the lawsuit and everything, but is she facing harassment from the administration right now? Just in terms of, like, the student is going to their school and she's actively suing them. Is there any, like, retaliation of that sort?
Yeah, they said it's her fault. She assumed the risk. And they're even going so far to say that she didn't follow particular rules that could have avoided this injury, despite the fact that this kid was 3 times her weight class. Yeah, they're blaming her. They're saying it's her fault. It's your classic, it's your classic defense to any time a woman or somebody that maybe is disadvantaged in our community, whether that's a minority, someone of sexual orientation, or a woman, it's their fault. They brought it on themselves. They shouldn't have been there to begin with, so therefore, good luck. So that's the retaliation. It's their fault. They're blaming her vocally. That's what they're doing.
And then when did she start? How long has she been wrestling for?
So this was her first year.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So it would have been, it happened in December, right?
Yeah, and if you guys don't mind, I'm not 100% it's her first year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it might have been second.
Okay.
So I could get you that answer.
Yeah, I will. I'll send you a couple just some
like cleanups. That piece I'm not 100% on.
Okay, no worries.
I certainly can get you that information though.
Okay, no worries. Cool. I think that's it I have. If you have anything else.
I guess what is the timeline for the future?
The future is I'm going after this school district aggressively, and every single person that participated in this, looked the other way about this, has knowledge of this, should be on notice that I'm going to be putting them under oath in the immediate future. And I'm going to hold this school district accountable, and I'm going to tag them in their pocketbook and make sure this doesn't happen to anybody else. Because that's the only way you get these folks' attention, is to hit them in the pocketbook. You can have all the conferences you want, you can have all the meetings you want, you can have all the we're gonna have a kumbaya moments you want, but until you tag them in their pocketbook, they're gonna keep doing the same thing. And there's no doubt in my mind that Regan was treated this way because she was a woman that was not appreciated in this environment. We're gonna change that. We're going to trial on this one.
Got it.
Is there anything else that you would like to add that you think would be important to share that we didn't ask?
I just encourage young women and people that are disadvantaged in any kind of way, or at least perceived disadvantage, to not be discouraged by this kind of nonsense. There are tools that we have available to make sure that you can participate in sports, you can participate in job activities, you don't have to be discriminated in the workplace, you don't have to be discriminated in any way, shape, or form. We're gonna move in some capacity in that direction as a community, and this is just one example. And so for people that want to go to Okemos or are in Okemos, reach out and tell them this is not tolerable. We're not doing this.
Thank you. Cool. Appreciate it. Anything else?
No, I'm good. Thanks, Lainey. Good, Lane. Yep.